If you've been following along, then many of you know that we sold everything we owned in Canada and moved to Mexico. You also know that we already purchased a home. However, I never actually talked about the house that got away. This house in this video is a house that my wife and I absolutely fell in love with and have been watching for over a year before we even made the move. We constantly kept tabs on this house, checking daily to make sure there was no offers or no pending deals and to make sure it was still available. We became obsessed with this house and we wanted to live here. We knew that this was the house for us. Once we landed in Mexico, we wasted no time and immediately went to go see this house and several other homes that same day. I guess we wanted to just make sure that we were making the right decision. We spent a couple other weeks checking out other homes all across Playa del Carmen, and we saw some really amazing homes which we thought could work as well, but we always kept coming back to this house. So we finally made the decision to put an offer on this house. The process was pretty straightforward, but it lasted about almost 3 weeks of negotiations. There was a lot of back and forth and a lot of time wasted as the seller didn't always respond because he was either busy or away, which is fine, it's just kind of how things go here. But at the end of the day, we just couldn't agree to a number that worked for everybody. So we unfortunately had to walk away. In the past, we've walked away from many homes with failed negotiations and we let them sit, and sometimes we come back and make a deal. But unfortunately, it didn't happen this time. Once the dream of owning this house was crushed, we started looking for a second option and eventually we found the house that we bought. We don't have any regrets from walking away from this or buying the house that we did. However, it was still kind of a sore spot since this one came fully furnished and ready to go. It was truly turnkey. Looking back, I think we fell in love with the fact that this was the easiest house to move into and it was ready to go. But in hindsight, it's not always the best option. Things worth doing are never easy. And our entire journey of moving here in the first place, everything truly happened when it should have happened. The stars truly aligned and everything worked out as it should. And not getting this house was another instance of everything working out the way it should. We found our dream home and we're actually going to design it the way we want. But it's just going to take a little bit more effort. Let me know what you think. Did we make the right call? Thanks for following.